side. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyrie Irving.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Now, look at Dallas' starting lineup. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Boss is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strawther in at the 2. And it's the Mavericks to start out. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talent at front court.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Back to Murray from downtown. It's good from long range.
Murray saw the 3 made on the other end and decided to come right back with payback and get one of his own.
Boss passes to Davis. Back to MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jokic high post. Lively's there. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. To the paint. MP against Murray. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Strawther. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And a wide open look for Flagg. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Murray, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Will it go? And Lively pulls it down.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Boss. First in field goal percentage, and he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Inside. side. Here's Boss. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. The tray. Good defense by MP.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
There's the triple. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Watson finds Gordon. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Lively. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Tari Eason's checked in for flag. Mavericks on D. Murray outside. They can't stop the run with that one.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And that one is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Gordon. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
Davis showing you with that spot, he is always a Defensive Player of the Year caliber candidate.
It's stolen by Watson. Here's Strother. The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks leading by 18. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Boss has got 20.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
No, regroup.
A different look for Denver. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Anthony subbed in for Jamal Murray. The Mavericks also with the sub. Russell's checked in. Both teams will make substitutions. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw this game. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now, here's Harden. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Takes a step back. Count that one.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Anthony. 12 points his last outing. Houston misses the 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The 3 from MP. That one, no good. The Nuggets trail by 20. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Holmes with a screen on Davis. Pass to Holmes. Shoots the three. Hands it from downtown. Holmes got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Coming right back, MP with a huge three.
Outside Anthony. Back to Richardson. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the Nuggets score.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
MP looking around. And MP throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Dallas, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Hardy. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at the five. The three from MP. They get it back. Pass to Marshall. Back to MP. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Boss has got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Murray against MP. Murray, no good.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
The three from MP. It's all in by the Nuggets. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Houston passes to Johnson. Holmes setting the pick for Anthony. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it down. And Johnson with the stuff.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Flag is checked in for Dallas. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Pass to Marshall. Now here's MP. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes
let's see.
Tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it, might force him to adjust. or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Marshall dishes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. It's an 18-point game from 17 feet out. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's MP for another basket.
And he's had it locked on automatic. The points now flowing.
And in fact, Greg, he's tied for third most career 40-point games. This game is one certainly for the record books.
And to stand alongside the legendary Kobe Bryant, a spectacular feat. What I'm sure he'll cherish for a long time.
And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 43 points.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Outside Anthony. It's Holmes, high post. Back to Anthony. 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. And there's the assist by Anthony.
Ooh, he's a man.
He's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
I'll shoot them three. That nigga now. It's good now. Dude.
MP, going through contact there and converting.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Irving finds MP. And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Strother. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Strother's got 7 points in the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The three from MP. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Murray outside. Pass to Watson. Fires the three. Rebounded by Gafford.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And on the way from Irving for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Anthony. Fires for three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pulls it up. And MP with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact. Made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Outside Irving. Pass to Boss. For the three. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 58.
He is dropping that three ball with remarkable consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Jokic. To the inside. Anthony's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Maverick shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Irving's shot is good.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
MP getting it done for Dallas. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to.
And shifting our focus now, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Cavaliers aren't at their best right now. With Donovan Mitchell out, they're missing the heart of this team. He plays with such ferocity and effort. It's infectious. Hopefully they can generate the necessary energy without him.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Boss has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. So it's the Mavericks now, and after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to Strother. Jokic a screen. No good from outside. And the Mavericks with possession. Boss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
This is his third trip to the free throw line. And both free throws good for MP. And Denver has possession. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Murray with it. Now defended by MP. And it's Gordon missing.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Davis, the pass to Boss. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's MP, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The shot, no good.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Davis. Here's Flagg. The 3 from MP. Connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Murray. Pass to Strother. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Strother's got 9.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Dallas.
And here's MP for good. Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One
connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Dallas has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long. Good, another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray showing you another way he can beat you. Exquisite touch there.
Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Now Gordon. Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Davis. And here's MP for 3. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Here's Jokic. Here's Strother. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. Murray against MP. And again, Denver no good.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's MP and again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Pass to Strother. And here's Jokic. Denver passing it around. Jokic with a screen on MP. Murray kicks to Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Maverick shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. MP, that's for 2. On the wing, MP. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Murray for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And the basket by MP.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Murray with it. Now defended by MP. Launches it. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From the arc. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most 3s in a single game. In one word, amazing. Offensive rebound. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Yet another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Davis kicks to MP. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And yes, it's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true.
The Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Bossie's checked in for Dallas. MP against Murray. Over MP. Murray, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Tari Eason. Max Christie out there with MP. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
And the Mavericks call time here. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. And Dallas with a change here, too. Russell, he's checked in for Max Christie. Now, here's Marshall. Defense is right there. The 3 and another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime. And this good. That's another bucket.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. The 3 from MP. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Jokic. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And the basket by MP.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Here's Murray, and they double up Murray. Watson for 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Boss gets the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Watson. Gordon a screen, fires from deep. They get it back. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The 3 from MP. And again, Dallas with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got 13 points now in the quarter.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Buries it from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Strother, no good.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Boss gets the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had, already 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Boss.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Watson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To end the run. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray into the lane, and the rejection by Gafford. MP finds Eason, and here's MP for 3. Misses. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And we'll send you courtside for more on MP's unforgettable performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. Very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks rebound. No one covering.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Larson. It's McDaniels on the wing, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Lively with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. To the left side wing. Randall finds McDaniels. Back to Randall to end the run. Minnesota again missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. Inside, here's Randall. Nails the baby hook.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Boss, the pass to Irving. Three-pointer. And MP with a basket on the assist from Irving. Boss has got 11.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's McDaniels. And there's a 3-second violation. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Here's Davis. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Dillingham. Following the score by Dallas. Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. A shot to stop the run. Lively grabs a miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The three is up. They grab their own miss. And a slam dunk by Lively.
The activity and the energy of Lively. It's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
Pass to Larson. Now here's Reed. Fires for three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And here's MP from outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dallas leading by 22. Moss, the pass to Davis. The three is up. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Left side McDaniels. Here's Larson. Pass to Reed. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Terry comes in for Larson. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You take a look at the Mavericks. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, there's Minnesota, 3 spots down.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt. This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Puts the move on. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Here's the pick. Now Clark. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to MP. The 3-ball. And Dallas hits again from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Clark outside. Randall outside. Will it go? And it's MP with a rebound. Randall's gone just 1 for 4 so far. MP finds Irving. Back to MP. There's the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. Number 1, Dallas.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Terry. Pass to Best. Here's Terry, covered by MP. From 12 feet, Terry's shot is good.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Hardy. Back to MP. From downtown. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Stolen by Davis. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Bolden's checked in. Minnesota shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Here's Terry. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot clock at 6. And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Dallas on top, running away with this one. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so for Dallas, Flags checked in for Hardy, and MP subbed in for Russell. And Minnesota making a change here. And here's MP from outside. Another bucket! Wow!
What a night he's having, piling up the points and making some history in the process.
And he's broke the tie and now stands alone for third most 40-point games in NBA history.
And to overtake the great Kobe Bryant, one of the most cold-blooded scorers to ever lace them up, that's mighty impressive.
So for Minnesota right now, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Larson in at the 2.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. Another miss by Minnesota.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Larson. No points so far. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Larson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Larson. He's scoreless. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flags got rebound number 7 tonight.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall comes in for Eason, and Irving is subbed in for Davis. And then for Minnesota, Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Dillingham subbed in for Terry. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Dillingham, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Larson. To the paint. That's good from Dillingham. On the assist by Randall. Dillingham's got 7 points in the game.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Dillingham. 23 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
Now let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Doris, we've said it before. Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
B.A., to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest year.
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. The Mavericks shooting has been incredible, 72%. On the wing, MP. There's the triple. And again for three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Randall outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. And Dallas calls time here. Up in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fellas, how would you respond if you were on the wrong end of a game like this?
I'm not sure because Shaq and I, we don't really have any first-hand experience with this, Ernest.
Yeah, we don't play that way. We're winners. And even if we did lose, we lost like winners, not like this.
Hold it. Lost like winners. What does that even mean? And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Timberwolves. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the center spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the basket by MP.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
with the drive. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got 9 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Randall. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Pass to Randall. Outside Reed, puts up a 3. And Boss pulls it down. Boss has got 7 rebounds in the game.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Pass to Dillingham. 4-3. They get it back.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
No good from the wing.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Dillingham. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Two on the clock. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Reed against Irving. Clock at 6. Pass to Larson. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Boss, good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. It's Davis with the drive.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself.
Pass to Randall. Here's Larson. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Randall, the pass to Reed. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Here's Davis. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Randall pulls down the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
From outside the arc. Outside McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Flagg.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Larson. McDaniels a screen. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Dillingham, covered by MP. To stop the run. Dillingham, no good. The Mavericks' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Pass to Terry. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Hardy. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. It's Eason with the jam.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Terry. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. Terry's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's MP from outside, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
And here's MP from outside. And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to Dillingham. Takes the three. The shot, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Gafford. And here's McDaniels. Here's Terry. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J. Terry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Gafford finds MP. Three-pointer. Again! What an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Dillingham, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry.
And good! There's another!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Here's Larson. Fires the three. And he can't get that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Miller, and it's Clark in at the 2.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Terry, the pass to Miller. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And the second free throw is good. And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. MP, the pass to Gafford. And it's going to be a 3-second call. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Terry, covered by MP. Clark in the post. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP left side. From behind the arc. Another one goes. Incredible.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Miller outside. Pass to Terry. Clark right side. Jacks up a 3. Minnesota again missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And here's him. And again.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. Here's Gafford, and Gobert with a block.
Boy, you have to be careful if Gobert is in the zip code, folks. This is a great shot blocker.
Pass to Randle. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pass to Marshall. Back to MP. Takes a 3. And again for 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Back to Randle. Oh, got a piece of it. Eason with a steal. For the finish, it's Eason with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Miller, the pass to Randle. 5 to shoot. Here's Terry. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Pass to Eason. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And here's Randall. Miller outside. Here's Terry, covered by MP. Back to Miller. Clark, the pass to Terry. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. From deep, MP. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
From deep, MP. The Mavericks rebound. The 3. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts them tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Terry. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
MP, the pass to Eason. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Again, Dallas.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Terry, the pass to Clark. Now Randall, defended by Eason. Randall inside. He's against Eason. Now here's MP. Pass to Hardy. MP, a screen on Randall. The shot by Hardy, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Terry. Clark outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Eason's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kicks it out to MP. The 3. Good. Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
To the wing, right side. Gobert passes to Clark. Here's Terry. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Boss. Clark grabs the board. Randall outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.